What's going on, guys? My name is James Collects, and if you are finding me for the first time, I am both a nerdy collector and an eBay reseller. Today we are looking at a Game Boy Advance, which we are going to be reshelling. If you are looking to sell your Game Boys, your best bet, to be honest, is to keep them in their original shells and not to mod them whatsoever. By the time you look into modding them, whether it's backlights or new speakers or even just a new shell, generally speaking, the cost is not going to be worth it unless you go for the really high-end stuff, but then you could be sitting on a device for quite a while. So these are all of my Game Boy Advances, all of my unboxed ones anyway. I've got a boxed version of that, and I've got a boxed black version, but I don't have an unboxed version for display. So yeah, these are all my Game Boy Advances. So this is original, and these are reshelled. I've literally done this one about 5 minutes ago, purely to refresh my memory because I've not done this for quite a while. But as I said in one of my previous videos of doing this, if I can do it, literally anyone can do it. Because when it comes to this sort of thing, I am by far not the best out there. So we are going to be reshelling a Game Boy Advance. Now, this shell cost me £10.89 plus £2.40 shipping. However, the seller does combine postage, so if you do buy multiples off him, he will reduce the cost. So this is the one that I've just done. This is from the same guy. As for the quality of the print on top of the case, the shell, it's actually fairly decent. It's better than the other one which we're about to do, and the one that we're about to do is this one. Now, as you can see, the Pokemon logo there, it's got white just like in the K there, in the E and on the O. Pikachu looks to be okay, nothing particularly special, and this is going to be the Game Boy Advance we're going to be taking apart. So it should work. I'm sure I've tested it. We'll just double check, stick it back on. That is the sound of many people's childhoods. So, without further ado, we're going to start getting set up and actually start to reshell this bad boy. And there we are. That is another reshelled Game Boy Advance. Now, I'll be honest, I could have done this in a fraction of the time if I wasn't recording, but you're trying to work around a camera half the time, which doesn't really make life easier. I mean, the current recording time is around 23 minutes or so. So, oh, 1 second. Just marvel at this. Oh, lovely. So, recording time is about 23 minutes. Obviously, I've made the mistake of not putting this in, so that wasted a few minutes. But to be honest, I would have thought if you're not recording and you've watched a few videos on how to do this, you could do it within 10 minutes. Very, very, very easily. So if you want to pick up these particular shells, there will be links down in the description below. Just don't forget, with these cheaper reshell jobs, they aren't going to be perfect. There is going to be gaps, and unfortunately I just don't want to force these closed too much, because that's when you start getting problems inside. I've had it before when I was over tightening and for some reason the Game Boy itself just cut out. So the thing to do is to put the batteries in and just keep on testing it and testing it and testing it, and make sure that you're happy with how it's going. But yeah, there we go. That is it from me. As always, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe, and I will see you lovely lot in the next video. Good gaming and happy collecting. Peace.